Okay, I'm back again. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all. But I have returned. I gave access back to OBS for my privacy security. So it should technically be working again. But who the hell knows? But let me know. Okay, now I need to go back in and fix system settings. Sound. Okay, for input, I switched it to the Elgato Wave 3. And then output, I have it on Elgato Wave 3, but now I have the MacBook Pro speakers. Volume's at medium. Yeah, no, I put it back to my MacBook Pro speakers. Because that's what it was at before. So I'm just trying to reset everything back to basically where I had it. So the only thing I left that's attached to the Wave is the input. Here, I'm gonna go into Discord real quick. I don't know how to share my my screen, my gaming screen in Discord, but what I can do is so I can share my camera. I have a little stand that I can point at my computer. I don't have Discord currently on my PS5.
No, not your PS5.
Sorry, I'm putting headphones in, so I'm the only one that can hear you talk. So, here we go. Is that enough the screen you need to see? No. I mean, I can log into Discord, but it's not really an app I can download per se, as far as I'm aware. Here, I'll just hold it. App Store. Yeah. New arcade. Oh, for feck's sake. Not now, you stupid. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Can I set it? Hold on. As long as I don't press down too hard, I can put the little thing my phone stand is sitting on top of the keyboard. Yeah. 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 Okay, so that says my mic. And then this just says default. So okay. See, now it's got two little lines instead of just the one. Okay. Okay. I wonder how that happened, though. I mean, because it was fine on Wednesday, so I wonder... I mean, is that the kind of thing where, like, a sneeze could turn that off? Well, no, like, when did I update? No, I updated before last stream, because remember you were telling me there was a little bit of stuttering in the stream, and we were wondering if that was because of the update. I wonder if... so the sound was... I didn't. I haven't rolled it back. But the one thing I did do, I think, because we were in Discord and we were chatting and I was complaining about how my mic was still being stupid when I had to press like 2 different buttons to get it to actually mute. I wonder if in that process of fixing it, like unplugging it in from the back of the actual mic and plugging it back in, it reset something in OBS for like my mic audio. And yeah. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Rather than the capture card. Right. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys. Perfect. Sweet, sweet. Yay! Alright. Perfect. I can stream for a little bit of a while. You guys should meet me in the Gold Saucer. We can race chocobos and play games as a fun little fun little joy to make up for the nonsense. Perfect. Yeah, no, I want to stream for a little bit longer, but sweet. Cool, cool. Well, yeah, thanks again for helping me get that fixed. Yeah. Perfect. Sounds good. That's totally fine, too. Alright. Thanks, guys. Alright, bye. Okay, perfect. Alright, excellent. So it looks like we got that squared away and fixed. Thanks for your patience, guys. I know kind of technical difficulties can be a bit of a chore sometimes, but I'm glad we got that fixed. I know. Ugh, there's just so many little, like, little things I don't know. That just kind of, yay, I'm glad it sounds much better. That makes me happy. God, see, it's one of those things, it's like always why I say, I'm like, I love technology, but at the same time, it's just the slightest sneeze, and it just goes absolutely starkers. But yay, perfect. I'm actually, you know what? Before I forget, I am gonna write that down. Where if like I have an audio issue, I need to check the mic auxiliary and make sure it didn't go back to default for some reason. Cheat sheet. There it is. Let's write that down before I forget. Okay, so audio issue. Check. Global audio mic under capture card. Make sure properties is set to capture card, not default. Perfect. Okay. So then we will, as Choco said, we do need to, yeah, no, I'll turn the game volume back down a little bit, because I imagine it could potentially be a little loud now, since I was trying to dial it up, so you guys could hear it. So let's dial that master volume back down just a smidge. I think we'll just take it down to 80 for now, should be fine. We'll take that down to 82, and that should be good. I think we'll take sound effects down to 82. And that should be good. Okay. And then do remind me... Okay. It should still sound fine. I was just turning it down just a smidge, just to make sure it balances out with my mic and stuff. But let's see. Okay. So the only other thing I need to check now that I've tinkered with sound settings is I need to go back to an inn, and I need to watch a brief cutscene to make sure that didn't affect any voice acting stuff. So let's, before we continue with Crystal Tower, is there an inn in Mordona? No. Okay, so I will need to go... Actually, let's just go to Limsa, since that's a free teleportation. So that way I only have to pay for the return trip. And I just want to run in and make sure about that one last setting, and we should be able to kind of continue on comfortably now. Okay, this way. Okay. The lift upstairs. Is there still a weird echo on my mic, though, at all? Or does that sound good now, too? Or the vibrato thing you guys were mentioning. Oh, perfect. Good, which means when we fixed the capture card issue, it fixed that weird vibrato issue, too, which is good. Sweet. Alright, Innkeep. I require your assistance. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, Unending Journey, right? That's where I can watch. Yeah, I think let's just play this one. Alright, so I just need to know if you're hearing the voice acting. I should hear it fine on my end.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the moon in the sky. Thus rings the sailor's requiem, carved into wonder stone.
Oh, I'm gonna skip it. Oh, it's doing the quiet, echoey thing? Okay. No, I just want to... Oh, circle to skip. Thank you. Okay, so now we need to go back into settings. Sound. And then we needed to turn this back on, right? Okay, that should be okay now, but let's just do a secondary test. Everything else still sounds fine? You can still play the game, still hear music? Okay, perfect. So let's just double check and make sure this is back to normal, and then we should be okay.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Excellent. We are back to being good to go. What about now, Citical? It could have just been because it was a cutscene. Am I still pretty quiet? Because I could turn the volume back up on my mic a little bit too. I tried to turn it down. My game is a little loud. Okay, so let's turn system configurations, background music. I think I had this on 50. So how is that now? Is that a better balance? Yeah, because I think I had master volume and background music on 50. So let's turn both of those back down to 50. Since that's where I had them. There, that should be better. Okay, perfect. All right. We have been returned to our baseline. We are good to go. Everything is working and not being stupid anymore. Thank the 6 I have tech-savvy friends. Or I would be lost. So lost. I love you guys so much. I don't know what I do without you. Between Choco knowing how to get voice acting working, you and Siddiq knowing how to get the capture card to work correctly. Ugh. Alright, Bobo. Let's return to where we were. Everyone's gonna look at my VOD and be like, why is there this weird 3-minute VOD where she's just complaining about the sound? I'll have to delete that when I'm done streaming today. Oh, no, I needed to head in a little further. Like, where'd that thing go? Okay, perfect. There, I did a couple little turns, so it should be a little louder now. Heaven's sakes, every time. Like, I have been wandering around Mordona for like hours, and every time I make that turn to come down here, I screw it up. No, piss off. Stop hitting me in the face. Ugh. You're not bad at flying, Choco. It's just sometimes there's angles in the map that are just like a special place in hell. Like, every time I run around Gridania and try to fly, I invariably, like, run into, like, 3 different trees. I get turned around. It's insanity. Well, a visitant Rhea, eager to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say. Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going. For the chief, he'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Ooh, look at the fancy door. Okay, grab my tea. Oh, he's just staring and pondering at the door. God, this reminds me so much of the dungeons in 15. Like the Menace dungeons and stuff. I like it. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Uni and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag, sent here by our friends of Valdician to aid in the investigation. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your attires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond Rise Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it to open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having no success via more orthodox methods, I went with everything from a pickaxe to a magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it, a man and a woman respective, Allegan royalty by my judgment. Is that who they are? Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Legend of Zelda. They're Zonai. I bet they're twins. Cool. Look at his face. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. 7 hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Oh, here's this schmuck again. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Oh, jeez. It's just one of those days, Enchilada. I wouldn't worry about it. Nero, you're still alive. Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. But I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be weary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land, Eorzea, a regular internant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible?
If you're suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. Ah, that's okay, Enchilada. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Alleg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descended from Allegan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Allegan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Twould seem that the time for concealment is past. Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. Very well. Seven hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealousy guarded property of the 114th, or the 14th Legion, but it's yours now. I wish you a joy of it. Every time I see that, I think 114th. Okay, I look forward to working together, old friend. Speak with Biggs at the 8 Sentinels to be taken to... Okay. Alright. Ooh, standing on the edge of the cliff. If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rambros, may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Odyssean. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your question requires that we revisit Allegan history. Pray, bear with us. The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there, and that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Alleg to greatness. Amon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Xande. None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention that the reigns of 2 Allegan emperors named Xande. It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that the two were in fact one and the same. Xande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Amon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xande turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Oh, God. Darkness. Again, 7 hells. What is it with megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Xande is very much alive. With Circus Tower, he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Ooh, pretty. I can see where 16 got a lot of its level design, especially for the Echoes of the Fallen DLC. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it into the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the 4th Umbral Era. In the blink of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Xande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Empire included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Ooh, cool. Eras came and went. After millennia laying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the 7th Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. Oh, hello. At that moment, Emperor Xande awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with the darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Ooh. 'Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Xande's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Unai and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the 2 of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Xande, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of ancients. With you as our champion, Kylum, we are confident that we can end Xande's dark ambitions once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Bodhisattva among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what do we do, Rhea? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. Of course. I crack my knuckles. I'm like, let's do this. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Alright, where's the schmuck? It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization. What worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Sounds good, Choco. Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends, Unai and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Rhea, as you did for us with the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say that this includes Emperor Xande himself. There's 3 parts to this, though. What comes after? Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. Someone keep an eye on the one dude, please. Yes, have a conversation. Keep him out of trouble. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allegan Eye, you call it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. Ooh, he's fancy. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. Grahatia is fancy. Oh. Hello, stranger. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. There we go.
Yeah! Woo!
Ooh, what's your sword look like? I'm trying to see it. Oh, ooh, crystal shield. Nice. I like it. I like the crystal sword too. I need to find an axe like that, but like black crystal rather than white crystal. Although white crystal would go with my outfit too. I like that. Perfect. Ah, enchilada is your go-to dresser. Choco's mine. Choco always gets me my awesome outfits. See, she got me this one. Look at it. Look at it. It's my temporary armor until I can get my Chocobo helm, and then I'm gonna find an armor set that goes with it better. No, I don't want first person. Press the wrong button. Alright, so I need to talk to Graha again. Alright. Ooh! That's a cool axe too. I like the armor too. I like all the things. Alright, Grahatia, what do you have to say? My apologies. If I've given you cause to worry, I am quite well. I assure you, as you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Xande himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Okay, perfect. Tower is now accessible! Woohoo! Okay, perfect. Nice! I have that outfit too. But I put it away because I don't really wear it. Ooh, I like the mask. Or whatever the top part is. That's kind of fun. Clive. Oh, that is a creepy mask with that outfit, Citadel. Ah, squall. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a fun. Look at that. Oh, that's not an axe. That's a giant scythe. Nice. Yeah, I need to upgrade my axe. I really do. I have the Moogle axe, but it looks cool, but it does a lot less damage than my Mithrite War axe. I could actually use that for glamour, to be honest. All right. All right. I think we're. That helmet absolutely clashes with the rest of that outfit. Okay, so we can start on the next one, but we're waiting on Choco to return. Oh, look at all the health. 89,000 to my baby little 8,000 health. Furion! Nice. Do you have outfits for, like, all the Final Fantasy characters? I want to get Noctis's outfit. I'd look ridiculous running around in that outfit, but I absolutely want it. Just use it as a glamour plate. Yeah. I don't mind her. And it is less weird with my lusting over Cid, with my having a character that's actually, you know, similar. But I am going to return to my Lala. I miss her. Alright. Do we go spend time at the Gold Saucer? Or do we begin? Ah. Oh, look at the little Bobo buddy. I like it. Look at the Bobo! Alright. Actually, I think we can actually queue for this from anywhere, right? Well, that's roulette. No. Oh, perfect. Oh, does that mean I've done it once? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. Perfect. We can actually queue from anywhere. So let us go to the Gold Saucer, friend. No, I meant to press OK. Whee! We can putz around the Gold Saucer. Seek passage to the Gold Saucer. Perfect. Oh, know what I wanted to check? The prize attendant. Registrable miscellany. And there was another hair kit I wanted to look at. Curls. Oh, can't you see what it looks like without having to buy it? I just want to see what they look like. Oh, maybe I'll Google it while I wait. So, modern aesthetics curls. 14. Oh. What about ponytails? This one just seems to be an afro. Which would be fine, you know. I wasn't of the fairer complexion. I guess I won't. I did. So it's in the duty finder. So I figured I just come here so we can do some gold saucer. And if you're ready, we can do it. Aha! Suck it. Oh, darn. Ah, oh, okay. He is, yes. Where'd he go? There he is. Perfect. All right. So there are 3 of us. Leap of faith. All right. To the duty finder. Oh God. Trauma. Okay. All right. Let's do this. And then we can finish the evening with rest in the gold saucer. Because I suspect this is probably going to traumatize me a little bit. Ooh! That Labyrinth of the Ancients one, like, went hog, like, really quickly. This one's going to take a moment. Yeah, I noticed that, Joe. You were like, whoa, that popped up real quick. I was a little surprised, too. I mean, the smaller ones usually queue pretty quickly, like normal dungeons and stuff, but I was surprised at how quickly that one queued up. Oh, there we go. Come in. Oh, A instead of P. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, we are bees. Stand in water puddle. Okay. I'm never sure with those. Ooh. Stand in water. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't sure, because sometimes, like, with Ifrit, if you don't get the nail, he does the hellfire and you die. So I wasn't certain if it was similar or not. Is everyone done? Did we get everybody? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, good to know. I just wasn't certain. Ooh, that's a vibe. bloody hells. I didn't see that thing come up on mine. Did I miss it? I genuinely didn't see it. Okay, well, strike one. Curtain call. Okay. I could have... Didn't I have his gauge supposed to be up in the middle of the screen? Man, I missed that completely. Ah, okay. Man, okay, I definitely need to open my eyes a little bit. But to no avail. Darkness draws nigh, soon it will be unleashed, and all shall return to nothingness. Okay. Well, that went better. I only died once. Woo! Wait, did anybody get anything from this one? Oh, okay. Woo! That one was good. I feel like I did much better on that one. Oh no, that's okay. It was only like ahead of me by like about 10 seconds or so. You certainly don't need to apologize for someone else's butt-headedness. You did it! You defeated Emperor Zonde! Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for. With Emperor Zonde now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Oh good, he's in his outfit and was very unhelpful. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? Yes. Yes, he can absolutely be faulted for exercising due caution, because I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, sir. At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself, clearly. Go on and finish what you came to do. Yes. Look, be skeptical. Stare at him until we leave. There are two ways that we may seal off Psyker's tower. Either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. Sounds good, Choco. Uh-oh. Oh, this must be part 3. This distortion, what is it? The power that Xande sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Voidsent. Voidsent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Xande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Unai and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Xande sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Aww, are they gonna die? Yes, Doga. Finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Can someone put a leash on Nero, please? He's creeping me out walking around back there. Aw, see? Someone in the freaking A. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared that this outing would end in my disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the Ultima weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. We have to fight an eyeball next? Uh-oh. have to fight evil versions of our buddies. Oh, many evil versions of our buddies. I like his armor, though. Like on my face. Oh, seriously? And so Miracidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scored my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Ooh, that vase. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be reunited, returned to nothingness. Oh, dude, you seriously need a chill pill. Yes, friend. Rhea, pull yourself together! There's so many! Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Ugh, not now, damn it! If they hurt my husband, though, I would be furious. Alright, Rage. Oh. Don't tell me you're suddenly being all friendly and helpful. Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japs, Garland. I don't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, a void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga! Uh-oh. Confound it! Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. Oh, you are full of shit. That power is mine. You need to unclench, dude. Like, seriously, just take a chill pill. Nero! Lord, this should be good. The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. So we're fighting the Eye of Sauron next? Okay. Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to find and consult Rambros. Our friend back there can reopen it. I bet. Ooh, that was creepy. That little shimmer. Oops. Alright, Bobo. Fly me back to the door. Oh, I have to run. It won't let me fly right here. Oh. I hit an edge. Yes. No, piss off. No. No. All this happened within the tower. God's preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The most powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem the Xande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow the cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what the void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. Though void scent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not know whether our friends still live. Damn it! I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Xande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since meeting Une and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eyes rests with Oleg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. I and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less full strength. We'll save them yet, Rhea. Mark my words. Really? Really? Money, is that all you get for that? Alright. But I did actually, I think, get some decent enough stuff. Ooh, I got a Xande card. Nice. What are these? Ooh, these are nice. I can't wear them though. Glamour chest. The Guardian's Helm of Striking. What does this look like? Ooh. Also can't wear that, but that'll be a glamour plate. Wind up Onion Knight. Yes, please. Can't believe these are crafting materials. Ah, look at all the clothes I can't wear. Scylla's Robe of Heal. I got a lot of really cool clothes. What does this look like? Ooh, wow, that is interesting. Wow. Ah, that is an interesting outfit. Ah, I can't dye it. I don't know what to think of this. It's interesting, certainly. Okay, well, that'll get glamour plated. That's a shattered one. Oh no, I can use that one. Perfect. Yeah, so these will probably get glamour plated. What's this one? Amon's coat. Try on. Oh, wow. That is that is horrible. I don't have words for that. Anybody need a coat? Flagon's Curris? Ooh, wow. That's a vibe. What about this? Scylla's robe of casting. Oh, yes. This is nice. This is good. I like this. Oh, yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah. That one's good. We're keeping that one. Ooh, and I can actually wear this one. Well, eventually. So that we're just going to place in the armory chest. Because I can't wear it, but I should be able to at some point. Got some good materia. Well, for me. Yeah, I've got a lot of crap right now. Aw, I'm all the way back here? Oh, I would have thought I'd have appeared back at the, gold saucer. I guess not. So I get to spend more money getting back to the gold saucer. Oh, do you want to finish? Okay. We can finish that. Just give me a second. I'm going to run and grab some sustenance. But then we can finish Crystal Tower. Okay, I have returned. Ugh. Okay. No, I'm totally up for it. I say we do it. I mean, as long as there's not like eight quests to do to get it going. Okay. Because sometimes I get hit with those. Because getting Crystal Tower started took like 8 different side quests. Ah, Rhea, it is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Crunch, 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 crunch. Alas, none of it bodes well for us. Not for Une, Doga, or Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zonde, but you, Rhea, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with a terrible void sent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Unai labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of the realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Elag. 'Tis a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to the elegant tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Elag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either of this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice. But then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and could cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Elag. In truth, we have more than just 3 compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who cannot control the tower, who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm, and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circe's power for our own purposes, and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Yeah, don't look so excited. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturge's Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters. And with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. Rhea, just the woman we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Rhea. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Oh, perfect. I don't have to do a bajillion things before we do this? Awesome. Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Woohoo! All right. Perfect. Let us begin. All right. Now let's see if I get lost again. I need to go this way. There we go. I made the right turn as I fly over everyone's head. I don't have time for your nonsense. Gigas, please excuse me. Nope. Goodbye, gentlemen. Yes. Haha! You missed me. I got past you with being unseen. Alright. Grab the Bobo again so I move a little faster. Oh, they're all the way up there that time. Oh no, there they are. Alright. I'm here, ladies. Lay it on me. I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom! But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alag's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alagan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zande and his mission. It's a very big chair. There were those who tried. Zande's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, young warriors and brave took up the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Zande lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zande desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud be emptied into Circus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned of its cause from Une and Doga. I had no idea the rebellion incited Zande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. He knows things because of his eyeball. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. You learned it from your eyeball. Yes. Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open up the void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Argius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good, then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Oh, cool. There we go. So comes the Eye of Sauron. I like how everyone's so excited and I'm just standing there being like, oh, this again. A rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. Tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. As will the Sons of St. Konak. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are truly lost. Which leaves Rhea. My friend, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray, lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades. But you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. Wow. That was a tongue twister for a second. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. As prepared as I'll ever be. Are you coming? May I have a moment of your time? There's a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Okay. Get back here. Why aren't you talking to me right now? Speak with Wedge. Oh, gee, nice. There we go. wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the selfsame ones his father told him. The truth of our eyes rests with a log. Mayhap what I wish to remember and those words are related. Mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through the very end with my own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness, to save our comrades in our realm. Ooh. Alright. Oh, can I just go to the entrance? Does that work? Or is this just the same? I'll just go to the duty finder. Alright. Oops, hold on. I got a party ready check. Is everybody ready? Two of us are ready. There we go, perfect. Alright, now to the duty finder. Let's take that off. And get that. Oh, wow, that's spiffy. Okay, World of Darkness. Let us away. Okay. Dun dun dun. That should be good. Lots of new mechanics. Uh-oh. Okay, sounds good. I like this music. That's hella dramatic. Especially with the view I've got. Make sure my camera's pulled out. My goal is not to die. Okay. Well, I only died once last round, so we'll see if I can go 0 for 0 for this one. Law of diminishing return. I'll die less and less. Oh, this one's gonna take a while. Average wait time is less than 5 minutes. Well, I mean, just from the picture, it looks pretty cool. So So far, the first one is my least favorite, but I think that had more to do with everyone else other than you and our alliance team than like the actual like raid itself. Second one right now is my favorite. We'll see about this one. I don't think this is going to take less than 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. Got one more. Seconds. Oh, the one melee left. So, anyone have plans for tomorrow? Just gonna have a chill Sunday? Anybody gotta work? Yeah, I have to work a short shift tomorrow too. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Just the burden going grocery shopping. I have to do that too before I go to work. But I like cooking, so going grocery shopping is not usually too bad. now 8 minutos. Ooh, the average wait time is now 8 minutes. It is definitely wrong. This one's taken a while. The first one happened really quick. The second one took about like a couple of minutes, but this one seems to be quite the wait. I'm wondering how long I should give it. Yeah, right. This is like the reverse. I'm wondering how long I should give it before we just go to the gold saucer for like 20 minutes. Get up and stretch while I wait. Move my back a little bit. Come on, nerds. I need you to be playing 14. I need more people. Come on, help the newbie. There we go. Mince. So when you say new mechanics, Choco, do you mean like boss mechanics or like just getting through the dungeon mechanics? Fight mechanics, okay. Then I shall keep a weary eye out. Ooh, cool. This is cool. Crystal Tower, the world of darkness. That would be the boss arena. Ooh, chimeras. I'm new. Okay, well, I guess I go first. Nope. Hello, newbies. Eyeball. What in the sweet house? Oh, I'm so what in this? I do not know what that is. I'm trying to ignore it at this stage. Oh, what in the hell's... Oh, level 150 death. Okay, well that seemed to work. My neighbor. Go for the spiffy thing of light. What in the... God, I hate doing. Okay, glow spot. I got it once, but that glow spot didn't appear until I was already almost dead. Yeah, I got it the one time. Wait, where Alliance B? Okay, well I've died twice now. Ah, looking at him. Interesting. Okay. Air Jack, that's right. Okay, Mortal Gaze. Mortal Gaze turn characters back to monster. Okay. No, I'm B, so I need to follow you center, right? Okay. Okay, now do I attack it now, right? disturbs the gloom. Ah, mortals from the realm of light. You have not stumbled here without purpose. Hello, I recognize you, friend. I am the cloud of darkness. She's the main tank? On the other side? Can't tell who the main tank is. See, that's me. Can't tell who the... That's our party. I think it's the woman... I think it's this person in the red. But I don't know 100%. Made it. Oh, hold on. How do I... Yay! I got one player commendation. How do I... Oh god, I don't think I'd like to, but I'm so preoccupied not knowing who the fuck anyone is. I'm just... Oh, roll on loot? How do I... Oh, wait for the loot. Okay. So wait 218 seconds? Okay, now can I leave? I can leave now, right? Well, I mean, well, there's that person, but... Okay, I think I can exit now, right? Okay. Look, I got 4 commendations. Whew, that was hard. Where in the 7 hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Okay, hold on. Okay, if you are standing at a boss's rear and you take aggro from the current tank, you will spin the boss around to face them. Oh! Okay, see, like, I know, like, for a smaller group, when there's only, like, 1 party, not, like, 3 alliance parties, typically the tank is whoever has more health, but how do you decide of the other alliance tanks, like, who's, like, the tank, so that I can stand next to them so I don't do that? Like, someone mentioned it once, which how you could look to see. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to see who it's targeting. Okay. I wonder if I should turn off some of the party effects too, because there's so much happening on screen, I can't see past it to that. Okay, so 2 things I probably need to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was on my screen. I don't know what happened to it. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Oh, wow, look at him. Oh, okay. Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Oh, what the hell happened to him? Thank the 12. Are you alright? Ah, okay. Well, I'm just so used to turning it on for dungeons and stuff. I'm guessing for raids I should probably leave it turned off, since the parties are bigger, and I'm still a baby. Well, I mean, I'd like to main tank. I just need to get a better read on who's, actually tanking. As all right as can be expected, Une has simply passed out. Ah, okay. Nero, by the gods, what's happened to you? Ah, okay. Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry to his body. Now the darkness claws at the ether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. Oh, is he dying? The cloud of darkness was bound by Zonde's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allegan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. See, and that's what I was trying to do, Choco. I was trying to position myself to the main tank, but because for some reason the HP bar, poofed out of existence for some reason, I couldn't figure out who it was. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake. Not my actions of kindness. I have use for you yet, Neorzia, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here. What? Where? Une, you are safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. No, everybody left already. I don't want to. Mortals, you have dared to challenge me and now must feel my wrath. Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Kaboom! You missed. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Xande's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Rhea, Graha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here. 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. Dun 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 dun. But you can, though. What is this trickery? Your blood. You gain protection from Xande's blood. Grahatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. Well, duh. Knew that from the start when you mentioned it. 'Tis a gift you have inherited. Graha, you have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I had thought time would consume all of Alog that was. That a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of Allegan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allegan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray, tell me. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be but ethereal, it will bolster the Allegan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by the fate to Alag. Our part in this journey is to bury Xande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Une and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. You get 2 red eyes now? Does he get 2 red eyes? Come on, he deserves another red eyeball. There it is. 2 red eyeballs. You must leave us as well, Nero. I am sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Doga, Unai, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Rhea, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent child, children of light. No, you shall not escape us. Here is Xande's bloodstained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. It grows faint, then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry! Oh man, I'd be totally stranded here. Aw, look at the poor baby. He's too tired to run. Nero, no! You must move! Leave me! I don't need you. If I die here, it'll be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Og. I am Nero Toskeva, the man who will yet outdo Oleg and Garland. That was what you hoped to. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you! I totally could have lifted him over my shoulder. I'm just saying. Get off your butt. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. Hey, look, you're healthy. But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Okay, dude, don't stand there and dilly-dally staring back at everything. Go through the doorway. Now, onwards. I swear to God, if you turn around. I swear if he runs the opposite direction, I'm gonna be furious. Hi, Plinklerbait. It's treating me quite well. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. You owe me, Nero. Oh, Sid's gonna hold that over his head. That's fucking hilarious. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I'm on my way to Heavensward now, but I did my first raid today, which was fun. Hopefully I didn't traumatize anyone who was in my party during it, though. Getting traumatized by the newbie. You were returned unharmed, thank the gods. When the void gate started to close, I had never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like a madman, trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all... Where are Une and Doga? They're not... I see. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. That is not true, my friend. Une and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Graha! Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. Oh my god. Jumping up and down. I understand your instinct, Rambros, but please, give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Rhea are both emerged from long battle. Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to St. Konig's Find. Oh, can someone buy Nero a different set of armor, please? It is so obnoxious. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness. Would that I could have been more of use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Lune's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebears' dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray, go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before I return. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. Are you serious? He's just gonna... Passing friend? Aw. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized. Aw. Well, I mean, I haven't gotten to the other expansions yet, but he better come back or I'm gonna be pissed. I like him. Ooh, who's the triple triad match? Oh, that was an abrupt segue. Let's do a giant raid and then go play cards. Ooh, hold on. I want to look at my inventory. Ooh, Demon Mail of Maiming. Ooh, that's fire. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm gonna put that in the very back. I mean, I can't ever wear it, but I could use it for a cool glamour. Which was the one that was black? Cool, I got a little minion of darkness. Aw, I didn't get a triple triad card. Ooh, I can wear this though. Demon Gauntlets of Fending. I can wear that. Demon Sorrel of Scouting? Okay, I can't wear that really. But that could be cool. Where did it... Oh, I put it in my, Right? I put it in my armory chest? Just double check. That thing was fire. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to HUD layout. See, it's right there. I should have been able to see it. I don't know why it... Okay, hold on. Let's do that one first. So, you said character configuration, control settings, character tab, battle effects. Yeah, I was gonna say, we changed that. So now we want to go to HUD layout. And then target HP. Yeah. I should have been able to see it. I wonder why I couldn't see it. Do you think it's too high, maybe? Oh, click the cog. Display element. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it should be there now. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, interesting. I must have done that on accident when we were futzing with it. I did not do that on purpose. Alright, let's get out of here real quick. Okay, perfect. So next time, now that that's not hidden, I should see the person the boss is targeting to the right of that HP bar. It was probably explained to me at some point, Choco, but I don't think I remember. I was hoping I'd get another triple triad card. That would have been awesome. No! Piss off! Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it explained to me at some point how to check, but it's been a while, so I don't think I've checked. I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, Rhea, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest, if you will, and let us free ourselves from the specter of the Alligans. Oh god, he's got another quest? For what? What is this quest? The Light of Hope? Okay, we're not doing that right now. That's unfortunate. Well, I can actually wear these. So... okay. Well, give me 2 seconds to stretch a little bit. My lower back's kind of being a little huffy. And then I will finish it. I promise. Okay. Oh, inventory. I know. Look at all of it. Oh, and I can't wear any of it. Demon Sandals of Healing. What does that look like? Ooh, those are fun. I think those would actually go pretty well with... okay, these are... God, I have so many of these things that I have to fix. It would go with that. Okay, I am going to... Now, let's just put it in my armory chest for now. Oh, hold on. Character. Ooh. Hold on. Extract materia. Ooh. I need to get this... all my gear, like, fixed up. Ah, okay. Extract materia. Ah. Ooh, I got another 4. Aw. Ooh. Can I extract a materia from this? Nice. What about this? Oh, I can. Nice. Yeah. Aw. Ooh, nice. No, I can't really pull materia from that. Okay. Cool. I got a whole bunch of materia. Nice. Oh god, I'm gonna have to empty my inventory out when this is done. Alright, let us finish the story. Ooh, an Allegan catalyst. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to steal the tower now, but there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. So the Allegan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha, and what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. Rhea, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to steal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! 'Tis Graha, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well, let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Rhea, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. He's not going to seal himself in the Crystal Tower, is he? I'm going to be furious. Alright, Bobo. Ah! I got to the yes button first. Yeah, I know. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss. I am certain of it. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Aw, I swear to cow, if he seals himself behind the door so no one can open the door ever again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Xande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would gain dominant the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. The man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded, our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Cid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as a log, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that! I am deadly serious, Cid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alligans in knowledge. I will slumber with the Cirrus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Aww. Now I'm sad. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Now I'm sad. I liked him. Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with a log. Just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It's only a few years before you come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. 12 keep you then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits, and you, Rhea, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. So sad. But how are you even going to open that door back up? Sad. Oh, and there's the schmuck. Back in his weird jacket. The crystal tower slumbers again, then 'tis too quiet for my taste. I'm still on the fence with him. Goodbye, Cid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Oh! Watch it start beeping as it gets close to the... That would have been funny. Okay, I don't know if he's a villain, or if he's just kind of like lawful evil. The new dawn has come for me. Okay. Let's get back to the Bobo. Oh, that was fun. Okay, so the Labyrinth of the Ancients was the kind of one where I was quite rusty. Second one went pretty well. third one went decently too. So there were a lot of people in other alliances getting really mouthy in the chat about the 2 tanks who were being stupid. They didn't say stupid, but I can get the gist. No! Piss off! Go suck a chocobo egg. Leave me alone. You have just missed Sid, Rhea. There's much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Graha's wish, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely St. Konig's find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon, sealing the crystal towers with the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Rest well, champion, for the main scenario and many other adventures await you. Woohoo! Alrighty. Let's get back to Gold Saucer. I don't think I'm going to keep streaming, but I am probably going to stay on for a little bit. And just have some fun at Gold Saucer. So if you guys want to join me there, you are more than welcome. Thanks, guys. It was fun. It was definitely a learning experience for sure. But I'd say overall, not too bad. Thanks. It didn't feel like it in moments, Choco. I kind of felt like I was just flubbing it for everybody. But I'm glad you agree that I did okay. I mean, because you would definitely know better than I if I did okay. Ooh, Air Force One. Air Force One. Okay, we'll do one Air Force One, and then I'll stop streaming. Okay. So Choco's right there. Yay! I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, I certainly died more than I'd hoped to, but yeah. I felt like I did pretty good, even as kind of green as I was. Aw. Fine. There. Just being all sassy. Yeah, there we go. I know, that should be fun. Alright. Now to something I'm decent at. trying to get to 5,000, and I never quite get there. Oh, I hit one? Really? Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright, ladies and gents. This will be the end of my stream, but as I said, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit and just have some fun at the Gold Saucer and stuff. So if you'd like to join me there, you're welcome to. If not, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a good start to your work week. Yeah, I will definitely check that, Choco, in just a minute. I will be streaming again on Wednesday. So we'll keep doing some post MSQ stuff and all of that, trying to get towards Heavensward. And then I won't be able, I can't stream this coming weekend because I have to work both days. But then I should be able to go back to basic programming of one weekend day and Wednesday the following week. So regularly scheduled programming after that. But yeah, thank you guys for spending the afternoon with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Citical and Choco, for doing some raids with me. I appreciate that too. It was good to have two friendly faces in that experience. And have a wonderful rest of your evening and your weekend. So let's switch out to